Many families evacuating are being forced to leave their pets behind. Animal shelters are running low on supplies, and zoos are struggling to relocate their larger animals. The International Fund for Animal Welfare is coordinating help for areas in need.
Joining us now with more is the Director of Disaster Response and Risk Reduction at the IFAW, Shannon Walaitis. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Larry and Lauren. Thank you so much for having us.
This has to be very difficult logistically. Where do you guys start?
Well, we start with our hearts. I mean, just listening to the update you just gave about your communities gathering supplies for refugees and children that have been orphaned. I mean, it's tragic, and the need is great. The need is so overwhelming for both humans and animals. So what we're doing is we're trying to focus on the positive that came out of this crisis, which is the EU guidance that waived the pet entry requirement so that families with pets could evacuate with them into neighboring EU member states. It's never happened to this magnitude. So that is a positive, because once they cross that border, that first night of sleep and rest in a safe place is with their family, their entire family, to include their pets. So that's been an amazing opportunity. But then we also need to look at where those families are going to lay their heads for the near future, and being able to make sure that they have the supplies they need, that local veterinary services can help facilitate adequate vaccination and daily care as those families try to rebuild. And then on the negative side of the impact, as you just reported, the evacuation routes are dangerous. They are so dangerous. And there are 10,000 animals, both wild animals in sanctuaries, zoos, and also animal shelters. Friends that are very near and dear to IFAW's heart that we started working with with the first invasion in 2014. Those evacuation routes must be protected. They must be opened, not only for people to continue to evacuate with their animals, but also to get the aid that's needed in. We need animal food. We need supplies for the caretakers. Imagine not being able to leave because you know you can't take your sanctuary or your shelter animals. And so we've got
Shannon,
to get the
are we just talking
in.
about dogs and cats, or what about zoos and other animal sanctuaries?
Absolutely. We're talking about wildlife sanctuaries that were in the process of rescue, rehabilitation, and releasing those wild animals back to the wild. They're impacted, but also zoos and caretakers that have been have decided to remain in place to provide the daily care for those large animals that a method of transport and evacuation is even more dangerous considering the nature of those animals. So they're there. I mean, if we can't open up these evacuation routes, we cannot get the animals and their caretakers out of harm's way.
Shannon, we've seen stories about families going back to try and rescue their pets, and then unfortunately they have been killed. What advice would you give to someone that's saying, I want to go get my pet?
We actually are helping coordinate an effort that is bringing together not only international NGOs, but national NGOs and the authorities from all bordering EU member states, and helping the Ukraine, it's actually Ukraine Small Animal Veterinary Association, to collect that data on a platform to where we're able to identify where are those families, where are those families that have remained, that have too many animals to evacuate at a time based on the EU guidance. Where are they? How can we get transport to them safely to evacuate them? And that also applies to wildlife sanctuaries, to zoos, and those animal shelters that are overwhelmed, because every abandoned animal left in the streets, they're collecting, they're taking care of, they're trying to do the best they can, giving their own food and water to these animals. So we've got to open up these corridors to safely evacuate everyone in harm's way.
Shannon, thank you so much for joining us this morning. For more information, head to ifaw.org. Shannon Walaitis, thanks again.
Thank you both.